This is going to be an interesting PBA preview because we're going to preview Barako Bull versus Petron. And we have two distinguished members of Barako Bull with us. So it's going to be interesting. We have talagang very close POV. So let's start with Speed Racer. Barako Bull versus Petron. I know, alam ko, binilugan mo to.
Yeah. Every single conference,
sa Filofax mo.
When I get the PBA schedule, may mga binibilugan na akong games na sana ako mag-cover. Sana ma-assign.
At least you're honest.
Pero yung, regardless of what happens, etong araw na to, whether I'm working it or not, wala akong gagawin.
Why are you so excited?
I'm either gonna be live, either watch it live or on TV.
Why are you so excited?
Excuse me, is it because the team's playing well, or is it because of the coaching?
Because of
coaches?
Because of the backstory.
What are you
It's
backstory?
more than basketball. It's gonna be so much to prove in that game from both camps, from both Petron and
Ano
from
nga
Barako
yung
Bull.
backstory? What's the backstory? Give me one.
Si Charles Chu, nasa... Of course, Coach Raiko. Coach Raiko,
System.
he'll be taking on the guys who he didn't really get to work with. Only got to work 3-4 games with.
Bakit sa Dilipan? Kwentuhan mo ako. Ayaw ba siya ng mga taga?
ano
Ayaw ba siya? Ayaw
Ano
ba ng
yung
mga taga
chismis?
Petron kay Raiko?
May nagkwento sa akin.
Oh.
May nagbulong sa akin.
Hindi nga. Hindi, for the benefit of our For The Win viewers.
Hindi sila nagkasundo.
Hindi sila nagkasundo. Ayaw ng mga
The
Petron
Coach
players
Raiko
kay
and Coach
Raiko.
Olsen dynamic did not work with the players and
Hindi,
with everybody else.
tinatanong ko, yung mga Petron players ba ayaw kay Coach Raiko?
Ewan ko.
Pwede sabi mo lang, backstory, tapos
No, for Coach Raiko to prove a point. Na hindi siya dapat nawala sa Petron.
Prove a point to
Petron as a whole. Coaching staff, players, management, because he was taken out. He was taken out of that organization. And for Petron naman, their coaching staff, their management, their players, to tell him na, we're okay. We did what we thought was right, and we will beat you. They're both 3-1. They have one game each before that matchup. They're either going to be one game apart or still tied before Sunday. This is the Sunday first game.
I think for me, it's maybe for Coach Raiko's point of view, I think it's for him to prove that his system works. And I think that's what he didn't have the chance to do in Petron. We're 3-1 right now. There's still a lot of games left to play, 10 games. And so far, we could say that his system talaga is, swak talaga for Barako. We don't have the amount of stars that Petron has. So everyone's willing to sacrifice, including myself. And you can see that it's paying dividends for the team.
Dinig mo, ha?
3-1.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
you're not hearing anything from the guys. Everyone's stepping up, and I think I'll be very excited for this game.
You're really excited for,
Yes.
yeah.
So gaano karami itatambak niyo?
Ano? Tambak?
Hindi ba?
Hindi. Ikaw, what is the most compelling aspect of Barako Bull versus Petron? Is it just about Coach Raiko?
I think the Barako Bull players also have something to prove here.
What is that?
Because they're not usually on top like this of the team
True.
standings.
Yeah, that's true.
And Petron has been, one of the most storied franchise in the PBA. And if you're a young team in Barako, you want to prove your point against one of the best. And everyone is looking at Alaska and Petron right now as two of the best teams in the conference. And if you're trying to make a point, you make a point against them.
Be honest with me. Be honest with me. When you play Petron, I'm imagining this is not just going to be just another game in your scheduled games in the Commissioner's Cup. I mean, just be straight with me. Is this a special game for the entire team because it's Petron?
I don't know. I mean, Petron's just another PBA team we want to beat to get on top of the standings.
No,
Press release.
Sabi lang na, minsan lang tayo mag-heart to heart talk eh. Tama?
Sa atin lang.
Wala
Sa atin lang.
Off niyo muna yan. Off niyo muna.
Takpan natin.
Off niyo muna.
Huwag niyong
Tayo
papatayin
lang.
I mean,
may extra motivating factor naman yan kahit pa paano, di ba?
sure.
Yeah, for me, di lang kahit papaano. I mean, that's Petron.
That can't be 100% your motivation.
Yeah, of course. I know.
For me, it's a great matchup because we're two teams on top of the league.
But if Charles will tell me na Barako Bull is going to treat this game just like any other game, hindi ako maniniwala.
Well, I hope the players don't, because I mean, I hope they come out with a fire that they really want to beat Petron. Let's face it, their Petron is a team with a lot of stars, while our team, we have a lot of talented players, but apparently they're players who their previous teams let go, or
The Expendables.
something like that, whatever. But so I hope they have. They want to prove something. Obviously, Ronald Tubit came from our team. He's now with Petron, so he might also want to prove something. But
He tracked back all the way to Dynamite Danny Siegel. That was his home before
for
the
the
San
longest-
Miguel
for the
Petron
longest time,
franchise.
that was
diba?
his team. But also, I think knowing Coach Raiko, he's very competitive, and he really wants to prove something, not just to Petron, but to the PBA in general. That team play can work.
No, to Petron.
Petron.
We're talking about this specific game.
I'm saying in general, he always wants to prove something, and if it would be against Petron, that would be great. I mean,
Sweeter.
if we could pull out a victory.
Yes.
May isa pa pala akong matchup na nakalimutan sabihin.
Ano yun?
Nung gusto ko talaga
Mapanood, yes.
Ronaldo Bachman
Versus?
Doug Kramer.
Oh.
Titignan natin yung tigas na Ronaldo Bachman.
Yeah.
I think you'll see a few minutes of that.
Just a few.
Sobra naman.
NBA pedigree, tignan natin kung kayang takutin.
Think positive.
Kramer.
And also ako, I will take the Petron point of view, Yun na nga, Petron, they also want to state na, they can win convincingly, and that, I think you mentioned it, that, what, we're fine, not doing the
Tama decision namin.
They can do things their way. But you have to give credit to Coach Olsen. His team is playing really well. I played against him last weekend. I'm actually playing him again in Sunday before our game. I hope he doesn't play because he's pretty good. But
That's sa ABL.
Yeah, sa ABL.
Sa Alumni League.
Si Coach Olsen Rosella, he's pretty good.
Anyway.
17-year vet.
He doesn't play anymore. But still, I told him, I'm really happy for him, and the way he seems to have found the right combination for his team. The chemistry is really improved dramatically.
We're so excited.
Wait lang, grabe.
Wait,
Alright.
who do you guys think is gonna win?
Thanks for saving me.
Basahin.
Barako Bull.
Lasa ka.
Hindi na masahin
Lasa ka.
No, but I think we forgot to mention this. I think the Olsen Rosella and Raiko Toroman coaching duel has to be a must-watch thing as well. Yung siyempre tactics yan, and I agree with Charles. It's going to be a dramatic game.
I just said drama. Wait, you haven't answered our question. Anyway, so who are you gonna pick to win?
Yeah.
You three.
Ikaw.
Barako Bull.
Ikaw.
Lasa ko eh.
Lasa.
Ikaw muna.
Ako?
I feel something coming up.
Barako.
Plastic! Gusto sabihin niyo, Barako!
Hindi. Barako. Oh, bago ikaw. Last na.
Petron!